to have him back when he's ready, guys.
Roger, thanks. He's been out since August 8th, and good to see him back. And yeah, we'd love to see him finish the season at some point behind the plate.
Trust me, from experience, it is boring on the injured list. Plenty of experience. Yeah, it's good to see him back in the ballpark, though. Got to listen to him talk in the dugout before the game, what he went through, and it's unfortunately they caught it when they did. Never got into the bone, so it migrated up the arm. It became a big concern, and obviously he's a catcher in the big leagues, and said when I told him I had pain, they understood that it was real. And fortunately, he got the help that he needed, and see him back on a big league field to finish the year.
I wonder too, and this is just the nature of the business, that he is a free agent at the end of the year to prove to himself, but also to wherever he lands next, that hey, he can still play. He finished the year calling pitches, a couple of swings here and there, but I think that would help his offseason planning and preparation.
I think it's much for yourself too, going in with confidence that all right, I'm good, I'm back, I can do it. And now, I can figure out where I end up next. With the experience he has, with the value he provides behind the plate, working with the pitching staff, the effort he puts in, the example he sets. It hasn't been the offensive year, a couple of years he has hoped for. He still is an important part of this team, and he's still an important part of a good pitching staff. And you need experience back there. It is a huge factor to have somebody back there you trust and that's putting the work in.
Kody's come back now to run it full. Mickey Gasper and Johnny Pareda sharing the catching duties in the absence of Vasquez and Ryan Jeffers. He's on the concussion injured list, and the 3-2 to Kody. A swing and a blast into right center field, hit well. This one towards the wall, and that is gone. A 3-2 cutter to the liking of Kody Clemens, and this game is all tied 1-1. Another big swing from Clemens, his 17th.
He definitely hit it hard enough. The question was, did he get it high enough? And that's the hard part of this ballpark, to hit a ball that launch angle to get it out of here. He continues this powerful run he's had since he's put on a Twins uniform. I've seen some ones with some good bat flips. He wasn't sure or 100% certain that ball was going to get out of here. As you mentioned, the arm strength. Sometimes the guys that don't have a strong arm, you think of a Wallner, that thing's coming out on a line. You see it come out of the hand, you see it kind of pop up, and you think, all right, I can take advantage of this. And with the way they've aggressively been running the bases, that was Wallner's thought. And unfortunately, he just got a little bit too far off and didn't slide back in.
Lewis runs, and the pitch is low and dropped by Moreno. So Royce swiping his 8th. And again, in terms of run expectancy, the worst place to be, first base, 2 outs. And Royce says, I know that. Let's advance 90 feet, get myself in scoring position.
Yeah, he had a great jump there.
Well, 2-1 on Kody. Clemens, a long home run to right center. Last inning. Changeup caught the corner, 2-2. Well, if you're fought right now to escape this, allowing just the 1 run, that's a win. For a guy with a road ERA over 7.
But I think when your goal is to run the bases aggressively and take chances and put pressure on the defense, those types of plays are going to happen. That was an aggressive play where Wallner was looking for a way to get himself to third base.
Clemens smacks it high and deep to right field. Back it goes, and that is gone. It's a multi-homer game for Kody Clemens, and the Twins have put up 3 here in the 4th and take a 4-1 lead.
Well, bases loaded, they were expected to score close to 3 runs with nobody out. Kody Clemens picked up Wallner right there. A nice, good swing. This one trying to get it in, ran right back over the plate. And this one he knew right off the bat. Yep, I got it. There was a moment where he looked like maybe he was scared for a second. And then he knew it was gone.
Clemens 2 for 2, 2 home runs. This one to left, and that's going to one hop off the wall. Lee around third base. He is going to try and score. And the throw, they missed the first cutoff man, and Lee does score standing. And Kody Clemens have a night. 3 for 3, 2 homers, now an RBI double. He's knocked in 4, and the Twins have a 4-run lead.
Yeah, this one may be more impressive than the other two. Coming off a tough lefty, throwing sidearm, and surprising he throws 2 fastballs for every breaking ball that he throws. But Clemens went up there with a great approach. Different ballpark, maybe that is 3 homers. Not trying to do too much. Sometimes you can get a little greedy, think I'm going to get my 3rd homer here, but right there he said he took what the game gave him. It was a guy who was going to be tough to pull the ball off of. He goes up there with an approach, gets rewarded for it.
With just over 2 weeks to go, and Jake Woodford has 3 career saves, all since August 23rd, has the 9th inning tonight.
Another one of these Arizona relievers that has a little lower arm slot. He'll have 1 home run on the year. Sinker's a good pitch for him.
Clemens down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Kody's had an incredible night. First career 3 extra base hit game. 2 for 2 to start the night with 2 home runs. To right center and to the dock and right, and an RBI double to left in the 6th. Twins have not had a player hit 3 homers in a game since Miguel Sano in 2021.
I think he'd settle for just getting on base and bringing that tie run to the plate.
The 1-2. Speaking of, on deck, Eddie Julian. He'll hit for Johnny Pareda. Good eye. Arizona owns a unique major league record in that the Diamondbacks this season have used 15 different pitchers to record a save. Hit hard to right. The Diamondbacks bullpen, as we have discussed, has taken on so many injuries that there isn't one defined closer. Hasn't been for a while. And right now it is Woodford. As I mentioned, 3 saves, all since August 23rd.
Clemens, he's locked in tonight. Even the foul balls are 105 off the bat.
Clemens, Julian, and Buxton due up, down 2. 8th pitch coming up. Good battle.
It's so hard not to have a letdown after you blow a lead late like that, especially for a team that's been kind of struggling the way they have, to feel like they're still in this thing.
To left center field, hit well, on the run to the wall. That is gone. He's done it, Kody Clemens, with a 3-homer game, and the Twins pull to within 1.
He pulled the first 2 homers. Huge double off the left field wall. A tough lefty his last at bat, then goes into the bullpen at night. Not an easy thing to do here. As I said, he's been locked in all night long. What a swing, what a night.
Best night of his big league career. Kody Clemens is 4 for 4, 4 extra base hits, and now a 3-homer game. Miguel Sano, 3 homers against the White Sox in 2021. The most recent Twin to do what Clemens has done tonight.
Oh, I know he didn't want that at the bottom of the ninth, but wow, because the Twins had the lead. Just going with the pitch, just seeing it right out of the hand. Look at that concentration, head down to contact. This recent stretch for the Twins hasn't gone very well, but they're continuing to fight. This ball just kept carrying. That's a night he'll never forget.